How y'all doing? I know y'all not used to seeing me this much in a day, but I don't own the rights to this music. But I got a question. So, do Black Lives matter to all black people, or they only matter to the LGBT community? Because I've been looking over this Jussie Smollett case, and I ain't got nothing against Jussie. I love Jussie. But, the publicity that Chicago and all that foolishness got concerning a matter that he was guilty about, and it's clearly thrown out, I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do, that ain't why I'm here. I want you to hear something, and I'm just curious as to finding out, do Black Lives matter for all black people? Or do it just matter for the LGBT community? I'm just, I need to know. Because this is some foolishness right here. Because, I'm going to rewind it a little bit. Just a little bit.
First letter here is from the organization Black Lives Matter. Dear Judge Lynn,
they wrote a whole shebang bang to defend this man in something that, clearly happened. But I don't see nobody standing for, I don't even want to hear that foolishness. I don't hear none of them standing for this Otha Wallace case. I'm compelled to ask, do Black Lives matter for all black lives, or do they just matter for the LGBTQ community? Because clearly, they for the LGBTQ community, because they just wrote a whole long drawn out letter for the Jussie Smollett case. And I ain't heard nothing that they said, nothing for Otha Wallace. You got all these celebrities and all these people backing this stage of a act of some foolishness, but nobody's opening their mouth to defend or to even stand up for the Otha Wallace case, in which, the man didn't even do what they said that he did. So I'm just curious to know if Black Lives Matter is, just strictly for the LGBTQ community. We already know that it's fully invested in the LGBTQXYZ people. But they're not doing, I haven't heard anything about them standing for Otha Wallace, and the man didn't kill the officer. So, how that work? So Black Lives Matter is only for the LGBTQXYZ people? Or is it for all black lives? Because clearly, somebody please explain this to me. I'm trying to find out why you got celebrities and you got all of the people standing for this foolishness that was just to, bring attention to Chicago for some stupid reason. Because, like Chicago, like whatever. It's a harlot city, period. But help me out. I don't see nobody standing for Otha Wallace. Nobody. Why is that? I mean, why is that? They're not giving any attention. There ain't nobody saying nothing about this case. And this man is facing death by lethal injection. This man was only facing some flipping community service that he needed to probably do. Anyway, I don't know. I don't care about that. I don't, Jussie, I love Jussie. Praise the Lord. He all right. But the difference of the two cases, I mean, do Black Lives matter for all black lives? Or they only matter for LGBTQ XYZ people? That's all I got on here to say. Because something's clearly jacked up in y'all whole membrane if the Black Lives Matter community is not trying to do anything. Nothing. Ain't trying to, nothing. All the millions and billions of dollars that y'all raised, y'all could slide some of that over to the Arthur Wallace Foundation. His legal defense. Like, what's that about? Like, y'all got something against the man? I don't understand. Because, all of the evidence pointed to Jussie. I'm just saying, it did. But they have no solid evidence on Otho. So why are we... Come on, y'all. Black lives gotta matter at some point for somebody other than the LGBTQ XYZ people. It just gotta. It should. If it's supposed to be, if it's for Black lives, it's supposed to be for Black lives, right? So, well, you got the Samuel L. sent a letter, and the black, they read a whole 10-minute letter from the BLM people. But I still Othel is just sitting there, like nobody cares. What? Because he's not from Chicago. He ain't bringing Chicago no heat, no publicity. What is it? Like, this man is facing the death penalty. I don't know if none of y'all care, but some of us care out here in these streets about other people. So, Black Lives Matter need to figure it out. And I know, Mama said if you can't say nothing nice, you just can't say nothing at all. But y'all, for real, you mean to tell me that Black Lives Matter is deep into this, but they ain't even crossed I haven't heard anything about them standing for Arthur Wallace. I got a problem with that. All Black lives should have a problem with that, because this man is innocent. That man wasn't. I'm done. One love.